Hello to you all. I am back. Sorry for the previous live. It was cut by a phone call. Anyhow, let's start again. Knowing and knowledge. Is knowing is the same like knowledge? Many times we have a problem, a challenge, and this challenge can be and manifest in our life as a problem. And knowing about the problem, you know, and I know, is not really solving it, right? Having knowledge about the problem also is not going to help you solve it, right? What's really going to help you solve it is when you have knowledge that become a knowing in your body, in your life, that you take this information and use it to transform your life. I want to give you an analogy that hopefully going to be helpful for you to understand this information. When I play sports for many, many years, and sometimes you're injured in sport, right? And you have injury. And there's a way of bypassing surgery or any other treatment to heal or to fix the problem by working hard, very hard, to create more muscle that can compensate on the injury. Right? So if you have weak knees or shoulder dislocated, sometimes you can build really strong shoulders that those shoulders will develop muscles and those muscles will compensate on the injury. One of the gifts that I received as a young athlete, I played sports for 14 years, intensive sport. And in that path, we learn very quickly about the mindset. What you say is going to happen, and what you say is not going to happen is going to happen, right? So we put a lot of emphasis on the mindset. And the mindset is very important. As a practitioner, as I was evolving in coaching and evolve myself professionally and personally, and I would say the personal life was the anchor and to the direction of where I'm going, I found myself working very hard on the mindset, belief system, fears, rewiring, hypnosis, psychotherapy, right? We go back in time and we rewire, reframe, reconsider, become curious about what that we think had happened. And hopefully in that journey of that which had happened, stay there, that it had happened to you and it's not keep happening to you. The knowledge that we have access to is unbelievable. You can get really overwhelmed with so much knowledge. And there is a body mind connection, there's no doubt. There's body, there's mind, there's soul and spirit connection, which is the energy. Where am I going with it? So let me give you another example that help you tap into where I want to go, and we'll move from there. Let's say a couple comes in and he said, "Oh my God, I realized I did so much mistakes. And yeah, she was right. I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that." And then she said, "I told you so." And she feel great because now he's accountable and he's saying and taking accountability for all the things that he messed up. Is that the problem? Or this problem showing us a deeper level of observation? Now, let's say we solve the problem. She's right. Ta-da! The problem is being solved. No, the real problem is they don't have on own the ability to communicate on a deeper level. And when I say a deeper level, I don't mean a tree hugging or let me tell you how I feel. It's effective communication because feelings and emotions are not the same thing. Let's say you're doing something and it's really make me upset. I'm angry inside of me. That's a feeling. The emotion of anger is the expression of that feeling in my body and maybe in my practical life. So emotions and feelings are not the same. When you talk about a problem, that problem is a messenger. It's a messenger for you to find the source of it. If I had injury in certain part of my body and I compensated with muscles that injury is still there. It's not going anywhere. I am compensating and I'm helping and supporting that space with more muscle. But guess what? One day, as we mature and maybe the body's changing a little bit, those muscles sometimes get weaker. The winter comes, the weather change, something happened, then you feel that old injury. And he's like, wow, I didn't suffer from this for years. What happened? That's what happens when we're not integrating the healing process as a systematic process. We can't just treat the mindset. It is a major part of the healing process. It's not ending there. Your body is a memory bank. The body remember everything. It's like a storage room. And that vibration, maybe with a strong mindset, with a lot of knowledge and understanding, you are able to compensate and recover in life. Healing is where that injury is not holding you back or showing up in your life and triggering all the physiological, emotional, and mindset, all of it together. When a body in an organ in our body is failing, God forbid, yeah, we say heart failure. The heart is failing, but the heart is influencing all the body. The mind influence all the body, your liver, your kidneys, all of it. So there's no way we can treat only one part of the body. It's a system. You are, we say tikkun olam, you are the whole world. And you need to look at it as a systematic process. It is a journey. So if you sit and meditate all day, but it's not creating any physiological change in your body, that path possibly is not the right one for you at the moment. I'm not saying immediately because meditation takes some practice and you need to do it for a long period of time. My point is to pay attention, where is the problem now? If your body is full of aches and you're not operating in life as you would like to, you need to consider maybe to start where it's most painful. If your emotions are all over the place and you have emotional reaction for everything in life, you go there. Peace comes when you have all your pieces together. I personally started my journey with coaching and mindset and NLP and shifted into hypnosis and then psychotherapy and then holistic understanding and then somatic therapy because it is a system and you will build your consciousness one piece at a time. It's literally like an onion. You peel one layer and another layer, another layer. And if you want to get there, you might find different, more effective way to get there. So those muscles that you compensate on the injury will make you feel good. And it can lead very quickly also into addiction or other behavior that makes you feel good at the moment. Healing is a different story. To truly heal yourself, you got to find those pieces. You got to mess with it and have a dialogue. Your body today is not the same body that you had 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 years ago. It's not. This is a fact. And this body was carrying you for a certain distance. And you need to be very grateful to that journey. That body need to be synchronized again into who you are. And maybe who you think you are is who you used to be. So in order not to confuse you, the purpose of this video is to help you understand that healing is a journey. And you start where you're at. You're not starting where somebody else at. And one layer will help you build and direct you to another layer. But this layer need to be discharged, kind of like energy, right? So if you ever did needles or Chinese medicine, it's the needles start to travel in order to help you move the energy out. So you start where you're at. And this problem that you're experiencing is actually the solution. Sometimes in relationships, people think that person is a problem, but that person might be your solution. All you need to do is to ask the right questions. So if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I hope this video stimulates your consciousness and your situation to a place where you can start working where you're at, not where somebody else at. The best way to heal is to be authentic and raw and know those feelings that are very challenging sometimes, or the even emotions that are being expressed and explored are actually your best friends. They're coming to tell you something. So until the next time, all the best. I'm wishing you a Shabbat Shalom, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.